I am Sue Tiger from Tiger Gardens, and today I'm doing a full comparison of two kinds of canning jars, Ball and Mainstay, and you can get both of them at Walmart. I am not paid by any company. I have no affiliate marketing, and I am not recommending any company based on just the company alone. So this is a full comparison about the actual quality of the jars. I can speak confidently and with full authority about the quality of both Ball canning jars and Mainstay because I deal with both companies every single day. And I have very strong feelings, as you'll find out, but it's based on experience. So it's not based on any information from either company, I promise you. So I hope my information can help you make a better decision when you're shopping for canning jars, because as you know, they've become so much more expensive since the pandemic. So we have to do our due diligence, but I promise you, it's not about the cheapest jars. So here we are with Mainstay jars and Ball canning jars. On the outset, they look pretty much the same, and they both come in cases and they're wrapped in plastic. All good so far. The difference between gold and silver, not that much, but honestly, over time, I have to tell you that I do prefer Ball canning jars just a little bit. It seems like the gold ones buckle a little bit more often than Ball, but I am not recommending either company. So for us, it's all about the boxes, because even after we use the canning jars and we get everything processed and labeled, we put them back in the boxes to get them into the car. So the quality of these boxes is really important. And at the outset, you think, oh, that looks the same. As it turns out, there's a huge difference between this corner and this corner. The difference is in how the box is sealed. See how the Ball canning box is sealed. That's not going to come apart. I don't have to do any extra work. The Mainstay jars, on the other hand, the boxes are not sealed in any way. They're just fit together like Ikea boxes. The fact that this box doesn't seal at the end is evil and awful, and I hate it with the fire of 1,000 burning suns. Because when you're dealing with almost a dozen cases every single week of pint jars that are heavy, they fall out of the box, and then if they fall out onto the ground, they break. And I've lost at least a dozen jars to these boxes not being sealed. And then the other problem are the dividers. See how they don't stick together? So I can't just take the dividers out on their own. I have to put the puzzle pieces back together every time I'm dealing with the jars. So we have subpar lids. They buckle just a little bit more often, in my experience, than the Ball canning jars. But then we have these horrible dividers and boxes that aren't sealed. If I want them sealed, oh yeah, I can tape them. And we do. We have to, because we have to have these canning boxes. It's just extra work that I have to do, and any work that I have to do extra, especially this time of year, pisses me off. Because it takes away from me spending time making our fabulous creations at Tiger Gardens. And before you think these beautiful Ball canning jars win the day because of their almost superior lids, and because of their wonderfully sealed corners, we absolutely do love that. What is with the dividers missing? Oh my gosh, Ball makes the best dividers, and I've noticed the 8-ounce jars have them, but the pint jars do not have them anymore. Ball Canning, or the new company, you're going to get a letter from Sue Tiger. Oh my gosh, get ready. Because these are the best dividers. They stick together, They move, they're durable. You can even get them wet a little bit, and then they just last forever. And when you take them out of the box, they just come right out of the box. I miss the dividers. I miss the pint dividers, and you need them because the jars clink together. Look at that. How is that when I'm transporting these to the farmer's market? Clink, 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 clink. Bring back the dividers. So there you have it, my thorough review of Mainstay canning jars and Ball canning jars. I like them both. We like the fact that the Mainstay jars are a little bit cheaper. They run $11 for a case. And since the pandemic, you really can't get good canning jars for under $13, $14 a case. Ball is certainly that expensive. So we love it when Walmart has rollbacks for jars, but it's really not about the price of the jars themselves. For us, it's about the quality of the boxes and especially the dividers. It really makes a big difference in the quality of life. So for my quality of life, I'm going to spend the extra money.